Alright, hello and welcome again. I have been experimenting with some decks, and they all look super weird, but yeah. I was trying to find an effective way to use one of the weirder cards that's in the Warlock class. Sorry, I seem to play the same two classes again and again, but they have interesting cards. I'm getting rid of that one, because I want you to see what I'm talking about here. Alright, so there are some Warlock cards, and they require you to discard cards. And, yeah, all of them are really weird. Like, Soulfire, you've seen a lot of decks, I'm sure. Deal 4 damage, discard a random card, great stuff. But, in the Grand Tournament, they introduced some new ones, other than Doomguard. Charge, Battlecry, discard 2 random cards, which actually ends up being really good in a lot of situations. Succubus, Battlecry, discard a random card. Not that great, because 3 health is awful. And then in the Grand Tournament, they introduced these 3 new ones. Tiny Knight of Evil. Whenever you discard a card, gain +1/+1, which can be very good. And Fist of Jaraxxus. When you play or discard this, deal 4 damage to a random enemy. Now, this 4 mana cost is really, really terrible if you actually have to play it straight. But if you end up playing it when it gets discarded from your hand, it's a pretty huge tempo play to have a card play for free. However, you kind of have to manipulate the board in a way that hits the thing you want to hit, and it can also hit the opponent's face, which makes it kind of unreliable. And then Dark Bargain. Destroy 2 random enemy minions, discard 2 random cards. This sounds so silly, but it actually works as described and has won me a few games. So, the thing is, okay, this is from Whispers of the Old Gods. Battlecry, discard a random card, so you can actually control the discarding, and you get a 3/2, which isn't great, but the Death Rattle is draw a card, which is actually pretty good. And 3/2 for 2 is not bad, but Warlock just has better ones, and I think that's why a discard deck hasn't existed yet. Now, I think the problem is... Oh, wait, I guess we could use Deathwing, but, yeah, that means the board you were coming up with is all dead, so... Alright, so the trick is, I think, to find the right cards that have discard effects and use them. Okay, we'll use Fist of Jaraxxus, we'll use, like, the ones that are good. I've tried using Soulfire, but you know what the problem is? When you are discarding so many cards, you end up discarding things you need. And that could be problematic. So, I think the trick to it might be to have things that discard cards, but don't blow up your board. Alright, let me go look. Some other Warlock cards. Because I think a lot of the things that I've been making with this weird synergy is mostly Zoo, and I don't really want to make Zoo. I want to make something more interesting than Zoo. As effective as Zoo is, I don't really think this is a Zoo deck. I think it's kind of more of a mid-rangey Warlock, which doesn't actually exist. But I'm going to try it anyway. Yeah, well, power overwhelming is always good. Now, it could be interesting if I combine it with demon effects, like Demon Fire. Like, you add this to... Tiny Knight of Evil is a demon. Doomguard's a demon. I guess that wouldn't be bad. Demon Fuse would be more for burst damage. I know it's terrible, kind of, but it could actually be good in a deck. Okay. A mid-rangey Warlock. So let me think here. Okay, so if we put in the 3/2... That's the problem, like, you could just have Dark Peddler instead and have things to play. So I think more of the matter of getting the deck to work might be more of using it sometimes, but not all the time. Like, I think Soulfire is still going to be a good choice. Maybe? Depends. Alright, looking. Blenheim ended up being useful, but in a different deck. Forbidden Ritual might be a good choice. Yeah, see, that's what happens when you do this kind of like low cost, make things explode and play for relatively little, is that it just ends up being another Zoo deck, which, yeah. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to do that. So, what do we need here? I tried using Pit Lord, it just does not work. It's just terrible. It's like, I don't even know why it exists. the problem is like 5 health for a Warlock is a lot, and it's like life tapping all the time. It just does not work. Okay, so yeah, let's just throw in the zoo stuff. If this is going to be an ultra aggressive deck, then we just need things that are ultra aggressive. And may or may not discard cards, but you know. Okay, Flame Imp, throw that in there. I don't know, do we need Soulfires? I don't think we need Soulfires. I think the zoo-ish qualities of this deck will actually work best. Okay, that's good. So yeah, it's becoming an ultra-aggressive zoo. And yeah, the higher up I go, the less likely I am to play anything. Abusive Sergeant, and then Dark Iron Dwarf. Nope, Darge. Darge. Is there one other staple to a zoo deck? Defender of Argus actually probably isn't bad, assuming I can actually get anything on the board. Direwolf is usually a good choice, and yeah, and throw one Argus in there for the buffs. Where's Argus? There we go. I don't know if it's work. I want to call it discard lock, but it's kind of not. And throw that in there and see what we do. So it's kind of like an ultra aggressive zoo deck, and the discards and the stuff like that don't actually matter all that much. All right. It's called deck test. Could be good, could be bad. Hard to really know. I've been trying variations on the discard thing, and I just, sometimes you discard cards you really need. That's why I am not putting the Soulfire in. Oh, if we only had Dark Bomb back. Dark Bomb was so good. And now Dark Bomb has been taken from us. Such a shame. Oh goodness, I got a stupid warrior. Good luck to me. It's not a bad curve. I think I'm going to keep it. Thing about the discard, like, synergy cards, you just play them. Because, yeah, if you don't play them, you got nothing to play. So, you should play them. Worst matchup possible. I don't know why. Everybody is playing warrior today. Do I play one Tiny Knight of Evil? I don't really have any discard effects, so probably not. Plus, you want to save the coin for something, like, useful. Oh, interesting. Aha! Get in there and fight, maggot. Sure, why not? You know, when people, like, see you play that, they get really confused. They're like, oh no, what's he gonna do? That's fine. No. I think I'm gonna... Yeah, he's probably gonna, like, whirlwind or something. That's fine. I still got more than my fair share worth of value from these cards. Whirlwind already. Do ya? That means I should probably... life tap and... So yeah, see what I mean? It ends up like playing like a zoo deck. I think that might be more my problem than anything else. Like, I want it to play uniquely, at least a little bit. But I have not been able to get that to work. Oh, good. Alright, what do I need? Life tap. What is better to play right now? Probably this. And I am definitely liable to die from Brawl, but... Okay, how much damage do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... Yeah, do I have enough? Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I do. I have lethal. This is why you don't let them build up a board. Oh yeah, I guess he saw that. Well, you know, it doesn't really matter. Let's draw. Yeah, you can't play more than 7 minions on a board, so... That's going to be weird and awkward. I totally miscalculated that in every possible way. Oh, that sucks. Can't play Brawl. He's only at 4 mana, and it costs 5. So, if he has Whirlwind, that'd be really good. This guy is going to die. I don't... What is the purpose of this? Like, you're dead. I know how much fun it is to play 2 of these, but... It actually worked! He died from Fist of Jiraxis. Yeah, see, that's what the problem is. It just ends up being Zoo. Again. Maybe we need to change this a little bit. And then you end up discarding cards you actually needed. So that's why it ends up being Zoo. Which is why I didn't want it to be Zoo, because it's like, ugh, I hate this. I hate this. I don't want it to be Zoo. I want it to be something else. I don't want it to be tons of low-cost minions. Maybe it just needs to be something fundamentally different. But I'm not that original. Or am I? Okay, let's just throw all the discard cards in here. Not Succubus, because Succubus is bad. Probably 1 Dark Bargain. Okay, let us see here. I think if I use it... Yeah, I don't want to make Zoo, though. I want to make something interesting. Zoo is not interesting. Much as it is effective, the Warlock Zoo deck is just not fundamentally, like, fascinating by itself. It needs some punch. Yeah, that's really hard to get going. Why don't we play Curse of Ravam? That makes no sense. Give your opponent Curse card. When they hold it, they take 2 damage on their turn. Why would you... That is like Gimmick Deck Central. Yeah, let's throw Renounced Darkness in there. Replace your hero power and Warlock cards with other classes. The cards cost 1 less. Yeah, that's going to work out super hot. Do we have all demons? No, we don't. Every time I play Pit Lord, it seems to go badly. So, I'm afraid. I don't want to. Yeah. You know what? I think it just best synergizes with a Zoo-like deck, which is why it seems to work. Yeah, and then you end up like discarding Cthulhu if you had this in your deck, and you'd be like, "Oh God, why did I play with all these discard cards?" Yet I don't think anybody wants that. Hey, Void Crusher, why not? Destroy random minion for each player when you use your hero power. Yeah, that seems about right. Yeah, I think I'm thinking we're gonna go back to the Zoo thing. just because it's so effective, and there's no reason not to play it. Dark Paddler. Although I did try a Demon Fuse, kind of like demon deck thing. That didn't work out particularly hot either. You know what? Let's do that right now. Watch this. Okay, so I guess the incentive of the deck would be to play Demon Fire and Demon Fuse. The problem is, what do you call it? We were missing one of those cards that was really fun to play with. Which, oh, it isn't in Standard, is it? Oh, it's not in Standard. Yeah. We have to convert to Wild, but I'm not doing that. Like, the Demon Heart gave +5/+5, and it ended up being really good. But we don't have that anymore, so... This is the demon-focused, not really zoo, I guess. But more of a attack deck. Wrathguard has not worked out for me before, but you know what? Nothing's stopping me now. We're not using any discard effects this time around, so just think of this as a hyper-aggressive deck. Void Terror might be good. With Power Overwhelming, it actually would be great. Yeah. Alright, but maybe I'm dropping that. Maybe I'm dropping this. Throw that in there. Fist Drac. Yeah, sure. And, yeah. Probably want Abusive Sergeants in there. Probably. Yeah, I think the problem with this is that it required board control, and you don't really get it to a degree. Yeah, the Pit Lords are just bad. I'm not gonna put them in. I'm so conflicted over the stupid things, you know. And put Argus. I guess the point would be in this deck to get board control and then lay waste to your enemies, because you can buff pretty much almost every minion in this deck that you would want to buff. Although I'm not sure Darkshire Councilman is all that great in this. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Yeah, I don't think it is. I think I'm going to take it out. Because we do play a lot of low-cost minions, but I don't know if I'm going to be playing that many per turn. Alright, let's put the word demon in here. Maybe we can find... Maybe like Illidan or something. I don't know how good this would be. Maybe, hey, maybe it might be good. If you end up getting a lot of low-cost cards at the end of the game, then I guess he would be okay. But I don't think we want to go too long here. I think we want the game to be fast and furious. Some buff cards. Give +1/+1. That's an odd search choice. Give. Yeah, it's just... Yeah, they don't have any demon synergy. That's the problem. Oh, this says demons, this says demon, that has demons, this says demons. Deal 5 damage to your... Yeah, maybe we'll just throw Pit Lord in there for kicks. Alright, there we go. He's still pretty good as a low-cost card, but it's just... Like, the stats aren't substantially better for Yeti for the bad effect. So yeah, here are my two dumb decks with Warlocks that I just don't think the cards exist to make work yet. So, is this still called... Yeah, it's still called Discard Lock. Despite the fact that it doesn't include any discard cards whatsoever. Oh, yeah, I'm going to lose against an actual zoo. This and this are good. Now, I would say don't use Demon Fuse until you know you have lethal or something close to it, because giving extra mana crystals is probably the dumbest thing that I could possibly do.
The light protects me.
Oh, crap. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, not bad. I'm so good at drawing. I'm just really good at it.
Buying or selling.
Thank you! I win! I must have been so good at this. Hooray! Alright, one more. Yeah, I kind of miss Mal'Ganis and some of the other silly ones that used to exist. Mal'Ganis made Demon Lock work. Demon Heart also. But now they're gone. They're just gone. Maybe I should play Wild more. Oh, and Void Caller. Is it Void Caller? The one that, when it dies, it summons a random demon from your hand. That was silly. That should never have been actually printed. Alright. Hopefully, low cost, low cost, low cost, low cost. Yay, 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 yay! And the Blunt isn't in here so much for the health, because that would be silly. It's more for the burst damage that it can actually provide. But, yeah, but if I can make it so a Frostbolt is completely ineffective against this board, that would be pretty great. And that is exactly what just happened. Okay, so I believe that is the right move, and the second abusive sergeant, not so much. Goodness. Yeah, what a pain in the neck that thing is. Arcane Missiles kills it, but I don't know what kind of deck I'm playing against. Na, 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 na. Oh! I don't know what's going on, guys. I don't know what's going on. This is frightening to me. Don't kill it! Okay, that's fine. Okay. Why would I not just do this? See, look, 5 damage is a lot for like +1/+1, and 1 less mana cost, I guess? The stats are actually better than for its mana cost, but I guess we'll see about that. Oh, goodness. Do not kill the guy. Don't kill... Don't. No. Don't. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, life temp. Okay, that's good. Mostly. Thinking about how I want to trade here. So either way, it takes 3 damage, so you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm just... Wow, look how fast I'm dead! Do you see how this does not work? Yeah, trade here. Trade here. Life is a horrible mess. Look how far behind I am on health, just because I did that. That's why the Wrath Guard just never works. It just never works. I mean, it's a cool card and it's a nice idea. It just does not work all that well. He could probably like double fireball me. I'd be dead. Let's see. What do I need to do here to win? I have 8. 16, yeah. That's still not enough. I don't really want a life tap, but I kind of have to. A little bit. A little bit. Yeah, why not? No Defender of Argus. Ugh, it's depressing. Yeah, I think I'm dead. I think I'm just going to concede. Because he could literally just attack my face twice, but I could trade, but it doesn't matter. Okay, one more. Yeah, you know what? Pit Lord needs to go. I don't know why he is so bad. You need, like, health or something. Alright. What other demon do we have here? At least something that is, like, reasonable. That's not great either. Infernal destroys your board. You don't really want your board to be destroyed. Maybe I'll just play... Looking. Demon Wrath's not great either. Yeah, destroy one of your mana crystals is terrible. I don't want to do it. Want something that gives buffs. Maybe I need something that gives buffs. Yeah, maybe that 1/1 ain't so bad. Yeah, Death Red I'll give player +1/+1. Lance Carrier could be good. Yeah, we'll throw him in. See what happens. It's not really discard lock anymore, but I do not care.
Gul'dan versus Malfurion.
I must protect the one. Your soul shall be mine.
Oh, I don't have coin. No, these are some terrible draws. Well, we can't kill this. Well, that's the first thing you play on turn 1. That's pretty confusing, I'm sure. Actually, playing Dark Peddler on turn 3 is really good because you play him and then you can cast whatever you want.
That was a mistake.
Oh, I know it.
Buying or selling.
I doubt the other two will be useful ever, so I will not play them. The board to end all boards. A swipe could end my lucky day. Sucks to be him.
Screaming.
Let's draw. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Yeah. Play another one. Wait, why does that have 4 attack? Oh, because the other guy. That's why it has 4 attack. That's really confusing. I don't see what that does. Okay.
Buying or selling.
Yeah. Well, you had to expect it at some point. walked into. It would seem unlikely to me that he has a second swipe, but knowing this game, he probably does.
Ancient one calls.
Clear something. Okay, what do I want to do here? I want to do this first. Okay, so I need to do 7 damage, which means that if I give it to one of these and then I buff it. Wow, Blood Imp is like super annoying. It's amazing I have an option for this. Still won't do nothing. Oh, I have those stupid Wrath Guards in here. Man, I certainly do not know where this match is going.
The feast of souls begins.
Yeah, I could probably make it through that. Okay, let's life tap first. Okay, so I need to do that. Then I play this. Yep.
My shield for Argus.
I can't believe this is working. If he wins, you know, that's fine, but
Ancient one calls.
what could he possibly be playing? Is this another taunt?
The land serves me.
Okay. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I would be 1 off lethal. Thinking about how I want to do this. I don't think any of these minions survive, do they? No, they don't. But, okay, so let's see. We'll do the 2. We'll do the 2. We'll do the 2. We'll do the 1. Actually, no.
Regret this.
Do I lose? Oh my god. So many taunts! 1 damage off lethal. Could this not be a worse situation? Oh boy. Yeah, I lose. All that work. Yeah, that's pretty much it. He just got lucky. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm done. Bye.